train.
Whether you want me to or not. There we go. I should be all set up now. Guns turned on. Got all the stuff up. All that fun shit. Nice. Amorphic is #1 in draft now. Played them a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Azzy's actually pretty high up in the rankings.
Hey.
The highest people out of Master currently.
Good cards.
Cards indeed.
They're slightly exhausted.
We went into basically crosstown in New York to go look at some dogs.
We did. We're starting the hunt.
Yep. You're gonna come back with a doggo one of these days.
We are. Not today.
No.
But one day.
Indeed. Yeah, last week we started up a new draft format. Went pretty alright for us.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll see if we can keep that going this week.
Yep.
Packs 2 and 3 actually seem a lot more draftable now.
Yeah.
And the format definitely has a bunch more fixing with all those strangers and the Bannerman in it.
Oh god, yeah.
Alrighty then.
Oh
lord.
What is that?
So this is a part of a cycle of spells that give you another card with them. She's interesting. Probably not that playable in draft. Just because, but although if you can get an Armor Matters deck going, she's probably really good.
Yeah.
Admittedly, probably just too many things going on.
Yeah, there's
The
a
real
lot
problem
going on.
here is like, this is really good, this is really good, this is really good, this is really good, this is pretty good, this is really good. Like, there are so many good cards in this pack.
Yeah, this is a nice pack. It's true.
God, it's like if the legendary wasn't here, what would I even take?
Alley guy.
Probably either Broidbringer or Dire Beast.
Karmic Knight, thank you for the prime sub.
Thank you so much. I feel like it'd probably be the Voidbringer
Voidbringer's
in a
pretty solid,
Void, because
yeah.
he is just so ridiculous. Onslaught, play Dark Return, basically. Also, he's a flying Berserk unit, which is just always ridiculous. Though Dire Beast and Alley Guide are also amazing.
Yeah.
I make someone's day with by passing them Righteous Intent.
Potentially.
It's also like, as a card, Kisava is like not incredible, because you need to have life gain for her to work, or you need to have armor gain for her to work. And it's possible to have both of those things, but it's still like, and you know, the payoff for that is also that she gets bigger, which If you can get her started, the game's just won. But
Yep.
it's definitely something you'd have to really work to make work
Yeah.
in draft.
Mhm.
Particularly as the first pick. So, you know, I might just go with this Voidbringer.
Someone else's day.
See what we end up with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm such
and
a
then
nice
immediately
guy.
there's a shield crafter. Hello.
Wow, okay, so,
Yeah.
2 really good primal cards. Spiteful Strike, which is incredible. Starpard Crasher is fine. Mining Team is fine. I'd probably take this Spiteful Strike
We
because it's
absolutely take
ridiculous.
that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a bit much, some might say, but we definitely keep an eye on green because it's got some good stuff in it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Retribution, Test Pilot, and Deadshot are all
Wow.
A+ cards. Streets of Flame is here. These 2 are both fine. This one's good. This one's fine.
Deadshot?
God. I want all 3 of these.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, scoop the pack.
Deadshot and Retribution are the ones we're the least likely to see again.
Oh, certainly. People still pass to ride Test Pilots for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah, just get all the armor now. Now that I've passed it. Steadfast Paladin's
Paladin.
good. Winnow and Muckcrawler are both pretty alright, so good to know that Shadow is still at least okay.
Yep.
Longbow is probably the best single card in this pack. I do kind of wonder where it stands in this new format though. Like in the old one, it was basically one of the only weapons, and it was a torch. In the new format, there's a lot more weapons in the draft packs. It is still a torch though. A weird conditional torch, but a torch nonetheless. Might just take Steadfast Paladin. I think I like it more than Muckcrawler, at least currently. Retributions, Shield Crafter, and Svetch's Faithful. Jesus.
Wow.
Probably
Alright.
take this Retribution
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think the Retribution is solid.
Get a little
aspect
more
here.
removal. Always a
Yep.
plus. We actually have like some really good units, so that's good to know. Crooked Alley Guide this
Oh,
late's
hello.
really good.
Hello.
Flash Grenade here is good.
worst
but-
coin. Whoa, Retribution and High Alert.
Wow.
High Alert?
That's a good question. I think
Another
High Alert is
Retribution?
not as good as it was in the first version of this format.
Because it's not the only plus.
Because Barrel Through exists again.
Yeah.
We may not get a barrel through, but it's not like in the previous format. High Alert was the only way to get a +3/+3.
Yeah.
So I think I'm pretty okay with just taking another Retribution here.
Yep.
Silver Short Sword's fine. Yeah, Retribution is just the safest bet. Particularly with Justice being as open as it is. Yamino Senshi, thank you so much. I probably like Boot Knife more than Warfront Missionary. I just don't have any faith in Warfront Missionary at all.
No.
Can't think of anything funny, so I'll make the computer say farts.
Farts.
Yeah, farts.
A good plan. Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh
Postal
my.
Curator, Bandit's Flail, or Heist.
Mm.
Mago Bandit's Flail here. I think honestly, I'd be okay grabbing any of these currently. I think Flail is probably the highest upside. Neither of these is relevant. Viscous Rumors. Let's see. By the way, Archive
Hi,
Curator's
Curator,
back.
yeah.
Get ready to see a lot of that
Damn,
motherfucker.
sort of a Caria.
That is sort of a Caria. Might go with the Spore Breath because I feel that that's better than Downfall.
Not willing to splash for a sword.
I could potentially splash for a sword. Guess we do have Retribution. The double, so we don't have to pick that as high. I might be able to get away with a cheeky sword.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
There's not really anything A+ in our colors right now.
Yeah.
I am generally pretty high on Spore Breath, it should be mentioned, but... Sewer Sludge.
Ooh, Sewer Sludge.
Happy to see that passed
Get
on
the
to us, I gotta
Sanguine
say.
Sword. Get a second Sword of Ikari.
Someone took a common here,
Just
interestingly.
get all the Sword of Ikarias.
I could do it.
Wow.
Another thing that could help with sort of Icaria is the fact that Barrel Through is one of the ones that gives fire.
Yep.
As is Scavenge, I believe. So, both good.
Sludge.
But yes, this is Sewer Sludge for sure. I love Sewer Sludge. Fire Main Linus is pretty good. Dark Wisp is fine.
Ski.
God, like I wish any of this fixing was our colors.
Yeah.
Like all three of these
Wow. Yep.
are not us
Yep.
fixing.
Nope.
I'll probably do Dark Wisp here.
Oh, Linus.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I still don't even know if the red splash is gonna happen, and Dark Wisp
Oh,
is
true.
perfectly
Yes,
fine
it
as
is
filler.
red, yeah.
Yeah, if it was like a decent green unit,
Ooh,
that'd be
Stone
something
Scar
different.
Banner.
Yeah, so we get the Stone Scar banner. We got a Stalwart Shield here, which is definitely really, really strong. It's one of these two, most likely.
The Stalwart Shield is much more gonna go in the deck, for sure.
Yeah, that's the big
Fire
thing.
Splash isn't really good.
Yeah, like we've got a sort of Icaria currently. Spire Spell Sword's fine. We once again get another stranger that is just not in one, like not even in a color we're considering. So, Spell Sword. Not totally sure what this pack is currently.
Getting all the wrong strangers.
I know, looking for strangers in all the wrong places. Apparently blue was the color to be in here.
Yeah.
So there is Breath Stealer or Daze here, and I might go with Breath Stealer just to have, just to make sure I get to my unit counts.
Yeah.
Just for safety's sake.
That is two of our
That is two of our
colors.
colors, which does help quite a bit.
Yeah.
And like Dark Wisp, if it was a better drop, I'd be more into it if I didn't already have one as well.
Yeah,
but
I'm into
I think
Token.
Token seems fine.
None of this.
None of this is all that relevant, so I'll probably just take the Spite Feeder.
Oh, jeez.
None of this is all that relevant either. Jack's Knife is really good to get this late, though.
Spore Breath.
Late Spore Breath's
Yeah.
fine. Finally, Auric Herd Ward, my favorite.
Glider. Detain,
I
obviously.
didn't even realize Blistering Wasp was in this format. Go figure. God, like we are just not getting our core competency
No.
colors right now.
No.
Like even first pick isn't offering us too much good stuff.
No, absolutely not. Oh dear. Hi, Trailmaker.
I'm not gonna take a third Spite Feeder, so I guess I'll take this Rotor Smith. Okay, Umbran
Ooh,
Deathwatcher is
Deathwatcher,
pretty
Broken
good.
Wing
Broken Wing
Brawler.
Brawler is pretty good. This format does tend to be a little lower units, so I may be slightly lower on him than previously.
Yeah.
Whereas
Well,
Brawler
I
is
don't know,
literally
this format
always
has
good.
a lot of token stuff.
That is true, although I don't know how
We
much
don't
token
have
stuff
any of
we
it.
have.
We don't have any of it.
I think that'll definitely be helpful for Deathwatcher when you end up in like Stone Scar.
Yeah.
He'll be able to get some
yeah,
stuff.
there's a Grenadin's
But yeah,
back,
we are
and
getting so many strangers that aren't in colors we're in.
We really are.
So many
We've had
Time
everyone.
and Primal Strangers. Soaring Guard's good. Token of
Oh,
Ambition
Token
is
of Ambition.
everything. I guess the question is, how much do I value Soaring Guard versus having that fixing on Token? Token does open us up a bit more in case we see like a Streets of Flame or something down the line, so
Yeah,
I'm probably just gonna grab it. We'll see if I regret that. Silverwing Smith is actually a good card, so that's good. Yet another stranger that is not in our colors. Yet
Mighty
another banner
Sharks.
that's not in our colors.
Days.
Probably just take the days here. Yeah, boy, these just did not have our chosen colors at all.
Yep.
Kind of want to grab this Pyre Elemental, but I might just go for this Stone Scar banner.
Yeah.
You haven't seen like a single banner man either.
Nope.
Tinker's not the worst thing here. Lethrai Intimidator's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Another Jack's Knife? Probably. Yeah, better than most of these.
Now left our Intimidator.
Sure.
Argent Port Stranger!
Wow, finally.
Woo, finally!
Island Sanctum.
Veteran
everybody's favorite.
Strategist is fixing ish.
Ish. It's
not.
pretty low in my fixing range.
Yep.
Alright, so there is a Streets of Flame there if I want to live the dream. We do definitely have the fixing for it. Outside of that, there's like Pioneering Aviator, Darkweave
Emerald
Enchantress,
Coin.
the Emerald Coin. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops right now. And the Sewer Sludge though, so like I'm not desperate. I'd like to have a Pioneering Aviator in the deck, but I might just want to grab that Streets of Flame a bit more. So I may go with that. Veteran Strategist is not great, just in general. I don't know, I'm not sold on it. Wow, we got the Justice cut out. That's worrisome.
Yeah, wow. They took the Justice
The
card.
one Justice
yeah.
card has been taken.
They did take it over, like, everything else here.
Anyway, so we've got a Crooked Alley Guide, and that's it for that, right?
Muckcrawler?
Yeah, I'm like looking at the Muck Crawler, and it's probably better than anything else that we have here. Like there's an off chance illicit armament could be worth it, but I'd really just rather get a few more Crooked Alley Guides, which is definitely a strategy. As good as Blurry Chaser is, I don't know if I want a 2-drop that I have to splash for. I may just take a Pioneering Aviator here instead. As awkward as that is.
Yep. Retribution, Warhawk.
And Accused. Probably that Warhawk. Accuser is pretty strong, but also pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Warhawk is a huge flying body.
Yeah.
And we have 2 Retributions, so like...
We do, yes. Auric Lookout?
Auric Lookout's perfectly fine. I'm actually quite happy with a lot of the stuff that we're getting.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of filling out the deck later on, much better than I was originally thinking. That is a
Headhunter.
late-ass Headhunter, huh?
Yep. High Alert
High
or
Alert or
Flash
Flash
Grenade?
Grenade? That's an interesting question. Of course, Spiteful Strike is our only, like, fast trick. At least damage fast trick.
Yeah.
Along with the Streets of Flame, potentially.
Yep. Both of those I can see.
Yeah, I think they're both good. I don't think we'll feel bad about whichever one we take.
Yeah.
They do tend to like cheap tricks.
Yep.
There's a
Emerald
late-ass
coin.
Emerald
Very
coin.
good. Here's where all the Justice came in here.
I know, we found the Justice. Alright, so it's worth asking how real the fire is. We've got the Sword of Akari and the Streets of Flame, which are both fantastic cards.
I think we can kill a lot of bad cards before we kill them.
Before we kill the good cards, yes.
Yeah. Warfront Missionary, for
For example, Rotor Smith probably isn't worth much because we're not really in an armor deck. That Breath Stealer probably isn't worth much. Still at 20 units, which is hilarious. Yeah, I was definitely looking at him, especially with the 2 Intimidators and the Voidbringer. All fantastic. We've got 3 relic weapons here.
Probably kill the fly.
Yeah, so like it gives us Streets of Flame, but we do have like Spiteful Strike, Daze, the 2 Retributions for hard removal, the Flash Grenade. So I think it actually does work out okay.
And keep that token.
Yep. Yeah, the 2 tokens are both Argenport tokens, so we're
Yep.
fine
Yep.
with that. 14 power, yes.
Early one, I do want to kill the muck crawler.
We did grab a few shifts. So yeah, these
the
2
two
Auric
Auric
lookouts. Yeah, so like I got 3 shifts, which is probably borderline good enough, but I'm not sure. Like, you know, like if I have to cut another unit from this deck, I think
Muck
probably
crawler.
the most likely one. Especially if I want to actually keep the deck a bit heavy on attachments, which I feel like Build-A-Boys will be pretty good in this.
Yeah.
I've got a decent number of flyers and like endurance units and stuff that all really like to have +2/+2 or stalwart shields. Interesting. I guess Silver Short Sword is also a potential cut. I do agree with 17 power is what this deck probably wants. Days can probably go Short Sword, because then our removal suite is Bandit's Flail, the 2 Retributions, and Spore Folk, or Spore Breath, and I think that's fine.
Yep.
The big thing that gives is armor bonus as the Silver Shield, because it gives you the +3 armor on Entomb, which means you equip it, and anything that you get an armor benefit off of goes up, and then it dies, and anything you have an armor benefit with still goes up. Both of which tend to be really good. If you have another relic weapon, that's really good, but I've been cutting all the relic weapons out of this deck.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably about where this deck wants to be.
Alright.
We are slightly more Justice than Shadow. We've got 8, 9, 10 sources,
and
and then 9 sources. Both those numbers
Plus
seem
the
okay.
stranger.
Ah, yes. So 11 and 10, which is pretty good, honestly. That should fix most of our hands pretty well. Like, yeah, this I'll keep. I end up with a 1/2 Sewer Sludge off of him, and then a 3. Yeah, this hand's actually pretty good. I need to fit the token in somewhere, but
Yep.
absolutely good shit. This has
Doesn't really do anything.
Yep, some issues. Also has some issues.
Yep.
This is fine
that's
because these
fine.
guys
Yep.
shift.
Let's
That's a 1 power hand.
Let's go with stranger.
That does have the stranger, so this is fine. Alright, yeah, let's take this for a spin.
Do it. Rock and roll.
Yeah, that was sort of a weird one, because it didn't... The second and third packs definitely didn't have...
Bad for justice.
Yeah, like they
Dire.
were just not open
But the
for
first
us.
and the fourth
But
were
the first and the fourth were
massively full of justice.
Quite good on it, yeah.
Huge amounts of justice. That definitely can happen.
Yep. Oh,
Sets
yeah.
packs.
I think I've heard LSV say that it attempts to find you a pack that, like a second and third pack that goes with your direction, but not always.
Nope.
Well, that's a shame.
Nope.
That needs
Yeah.
to get more stuff, but it is at least playable.
Needs more power, but we have
Power's really the only thing it needs.
3
yeah.
things we can play, so...
Yep.
Hello, Julius.
Good. Right. I forgot to check what the
2
more
justice, I'm
important
pretty sure
doubles
is-
are. But I think you're correct that we're more likely to get.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter, we have the
yeah, you're
stranger.
right.
But I think 2 justices is where we
Let's
want to
see.
be.
A little bit of this.
Right, through an entangling vines. Good to see that third power.
Pass judgment.
Go past judgment real quick.
I love to pass judgment.
Pass judgment, pass gas.
Stay alert.
Watchful Marinara.
The vault must be
Is
protected.
there anything else I care to get right now? Yes,
Hello,
please.
yes, please.
Something to do on 4, you say? Like this arc quite a lot.
Yeah.
They are ramping to something. So I guess we'll see if we get something we gotta retribute.
Nope.
At least we do have it in hand, which
We
is
also
nice.
potentially have that, the one cost spell to sort of
Yeah.
make that less of a terrible decision.
We must hold the Direwood!
These two together are quite good, side note.
Hello.
Okay, unfortunately it is not enough to get over the line against that boy. Unless...
We must hold the Direwood!
They got
Important
now,
to remember
right?
that that's 2. Yay. Do it! It is interesting because Spiteful Strike is an uncommon, which makes it a bit weird.
You kill a behemoth with that, right?
Yep. And I think that's worth it.
I guess
A
something
2 for 1
like
trade,
that
but it
as
removes their
well.
biggest body. Which is definitely nice. I really do want to get the onslaught bonus for him. The question
Yeah.
being if I can find something to... Like, either I throw him away or find some way to sneak through.
Yep.
These two both being out is dangerous as hell,
Yep.
oddly enough.
Yup.
Like, +2 attack every time I pull a power is pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, I think I trade him for a Roosting Warhawk here.
It also does make Spore Breath go up. Void? Yeah.
Yeah. They might also just let this through because I'm throwing it away, but I have to imagine that they're fine with losing their Amanera. Oh, that's beautiful. They're really considering this. This is the sort of decision that Onslaught makes you make, incidentally. Because, like, I could just be throwing him away for an Onslaught, you know, hypothetically.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see if that gets Streets Aflamed.
I'll gladly join the fray.
I probably would have thrown away the 2-2.
Right?
Probably... I'm not sure if I even want to, like, kill, like, retribute that.
Am I gonna Spore Breath something?
That is really the question, yeah.
The slime?
It would be the
or-
slime if I was to do that, yeah. Sort of like if they get a Horn of Plenty out. That's what that would be for.
I feel like we keep the Retribution and for
Yeah.
something a little bit scarier at this point.
I suppose the big thing is if they manage to get a flyer, I feel a little bad, but not that bad.
Well, we can Retribute
3,
fire, you know?
2, 1. Go. No fast spells. Good to know. Huh. Okay, so they'll buy themselves some time here. Alright, that's interesting. It is sort of like, do I continue to try to stack everything, or do I put that on one of these and hold back? I probably, given that they've just slowed my clock down by quite a lot, just try to shore the ground up here. Continue to be like, look, find something for my bird.
Yeah. Hello, Bread Mage.
Hello, hello.
Left. Oh boy.
I think I found our retribution target.
Yeah.
That is fine. They probably go way in here. Do at least block the Frostkin. Don't probably have any old
They
thing.
didn't have a trick before.
Yeah, and they're at 1 power.
And they would have shown, so they must have got that fake, I think. Oh,
Interesting. I guess they're just doing that so they don't get, like, smacked. That's pretty good.
bye. Back in and then retribute their 7-7.
Yep. Let's continue to slow their clock down. Alright, well, hopefully we get something useful with that +2/+2, because Tinker is huge if you can make it work. That's definitely an issue.
That's a problem.
They are starting to get low, though. I really need that next
So
draw
are
to
we.
not be power. I can do 6 more damage to them next turn, but I might not be able to. We might just lose this if we can't draw something that helps us
Yeah.
finish it, because
Yep.
yeah. God. 3, 7, 9. We go down to 4. I think I have to take this to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
It'd be, I'm basically trading 1 damage, going down to 4 instead of 5. But
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're pretty done there.
it is unfortunate.
The throne will not fall.
Not lethal.
Not technically lethal. In the legal definition of the word.
Yep.
Now it's
Ah, now it's lethal. There you go.
yeah, God, we just could not get across the line there.
No.
Which is a shame.
Yep. Oh, spell. That fire sword was not a good one to get that tinker
Nope.
on.
You really need that to be something a bit more impactful.
Yep.
And like, I mean, if it had been the next turn that we had
Yes,
gotten it,
the
that
turn earlier,
might have
yeah.
been enough to get us across the line. I'm probably gonna take this honestly,
Yeah.
because Tinker with the spell sword, potentially Emerald Coin. We are going first, which is good. Gives us the highest chance of being able to coin him on turn 2. So I'm fine with all this.
The throne will not fall.
Also have flash grenade,
Yep.
which does set him up.
Damn it.
Let's
Oh wait,
go.
that's fine. Never mind.
That doesn't block us. It's fine.
Nice block, idiot. I'm so used to, like, if you play on turn 1, you know, you're putting down a unit, so my 1/1 is useless.
Yep.
Whereas that is not actually always the case with Shift. Alright, that'll be the token.
Yeah. Tinkering, and let's get a shadow.
Yes. That's gigantic. That's fucking huge. My 3/5 shield. You're also only in fire right now, so like, have fun. Nice Streets of Flame, jackass.
for a bird would be nice. Although, you know, a 2-drop's fine too.
Yep.
We pass judgment.
Ass gas. I'm shocked.
I know, we're so appalled.
I can't believe you had a Streets of Flame in your hand. I could have played on the Jack's Knife to save him, but honestly. Got 2 chars. You got something
They
else.
do have
must
something,
hold
but
the
it's
Direwood.
clearly not any good, or they would have used it already.
So it seems like it's not going great for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, they did zoom in card art. I did notice. Yeah, and I think that's fair. Cards can be a little visually weird sometimes. This is fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Needs 1 more power to be great, but
Yeah,
really good. Relentless Deadshot is wild, and with the Stalwart Shield, that's gonna be hilarious. Assuming he lives, which is, you know, big
yes, it's a big if. Weird.
if. We are up against Bear.
Against the bear.
This'll only hurt a little.
Play him down, hide Flash Grenade. Yeah, I actually kind of like it. I did notice it with the Stranger earlier.
We stand strong.
Hacking and flash grenade, or
Yes. That was interesting.
that one a little weird.
Yeah, it's like if they take this block here, Flash Grenade, play this Lookout at 2. And then, hey, could you pull a power, please? You know me.
Yeah,
Thanks.
high power.
Another great thing about Auric Lookout. Could also definitely see it being for mobile, yeah.
There we go.
Alright, well, we lose him. I'm fine putting the Stalwart Shield on him, though. Definitely slows us down a good deal.
Yep.
They have a lot of cards,
Cards
as well.
are doing okay so far.
For what, 1 and 1?
1 and 1. That's a pretty big boy.
It's fairly large, yes. It's like, do I just Spore Breath that right there? I wish this was fast, because that would be amazing, but it's not. God, that's awkward. I might just go for the Scout here. No need to play it as fast as humanly possible. See when we find something a bit better for him.
Yep.
The vault must be protected.
Probably not.
Yeah, he's not.
Too much.
Make the donuts here. There's something at 1.
Mm-hmm.
I will stand watch. For the Oreen!
The downside of it.
Would you bait? Or they do have something.
They
that
have a
probably-
thing is the
they
problem.
do, they
Yeah,
do,
they'll.
yeah.
Oh, he almost certainly dies if I do that.
Yeah.
I assume it's a Char. Suppose I could have attacked in with that to try to bait it. The 2-3. God knows though. It is a Char. It is like a 2-for-2 trade, which might be worth it to get rid of the 4-4. If it is Daring Maneuver, or if they have a Daring Maneuver, because their one trick isn't that. There's things that beat this if I double block, but I think I might take it. It does make Spore Breath better if they do happen to blow me out.
Yep.
Ouch.
Oh,
Trust in your
display of
allies.
honor, right? Yeah, the displays are in here.
Eh, I wouldn't have read that in their hand no
No,
matter what.
God, no.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this game.
We can Spore Breath at 3-3 out of the way.
Yep.
That's about it here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's just
dear.
a char. Not important. Still reading that to be a char.
Yeah, because that wasn't their one cost
Yes.
trick that they also have in here.
That is almost certainly a char. Is a char, as they say. Not really worth much to pay 4 to kill off a 1/1 flyer.
Yep.
Man, that sort of Ikaria may have won them the game.
Yeah, that 4/4 is big ass boy we haven't been able to get rid of.
Yep. They are at least swinging in wildly with him, so a Retribution handles it. The real thing is they have a ton of cards. Alright, well, that's something to bandit
Well,
split
yeah,
at least.
yeah, that is, yep.
Alrighty. Scout first. See what we get. How about
Nope.
not that?
Goodbye.
Him getting lifesteal's really good, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of happy they didn't actually char my weapon there. Probably would have if I was done. Interesting.
If it isn't a char.
Yeah, like it might not be. That's like the first thing that's made me wonder. Maybe it's jump kick.
That is in this format again.
Yep. This is not helping.
We're pulling like shit.
Yep.
Wow, both the games we've lost, we've pulled like shit.
Yep.
We pass.
I mean, that's nice at least.
Attack him with a 2/4?
Um,
I mean, I know it's probably not going to make any difference, but
important. Don't.
yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, let's just end this game now. And finally
Yeah.
see their char.
Yeah.
It was always char. Yeah, boy. Threw like nothing there.
We have retributions.
There were 2 retributions in this deck. The 4/4 should not have been as difficult to deal with as it was. Yeah, and unfortunately, like, we kind of had to spend for the display of honor the 2 units that we did, because they were always going to get some ridiculous value off of that.
Yep.
So we were basically just screwed with the cards that we were pulling there.
Yep.
Yeah, again, if they hadn't gotten that sort of Ikaria, I think we just win that game. Because we get it on the dead shot, and we can just stun them, and we beat them down before they ever get the chance to build a board up. And of course, with the shield on the Relentless Dead Shot, A, we're gaining health all the time with him. B, he gets 3 extra twists to play with.
Yep.
Would have just been fantastic. The Spell Sword is honestly one of the worst cards I can be forced to put that shield on. Because, like, 2/4 is really not what you want after you put a weapon on someone.
Yep.
We even saw there, he just couldn't block things, you know?
It would have been worth putting it in one of the 2.
Like, I guess it would have turned into a 3/6, which would have been better, but
Still would have died
we
to the
would have lost
4/4
it
char.
to the
Yeah.
either the 4/4 or the whatchamacallit.
Play honor.
Yeah, display of honor.
Ambition, whichever one it was, whatever.
It was honor.
Was it honor?
Yeah, that's fire, the primal one. Yeah, like I consider it, but and like 3/6 endurance is fine. Like, if it itself didn't have endurance, I probably would be more into it. That's kind of just double stacking endurance. Not really getting much for it. Yep, this is fine.
Nice crystalline card back.
Indeed. Well, we have all the power I ever hoped to draw in this game. A bold move, old school Sloan.
Jeez.
Yes, please.
Yep.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Doesn't really matter what we
Nope.
pick, so let's fucking throw them off.
Yeah.
Threaten the fire that we've cut
Woo.
from our deck forever ago. That's annoying.
The vault must be protected.
No, goodbye. What the fuck is with all this blood?
We have 17 power
Where's
cards in this
everything
deck.
power?
They don't play something
The
huge.
vault must
Thank
be
you.
protected.
Me, yeah! Thank you!
This is why I prefer card games that are also rebounds per games.
We must
Yeah.
hold the Direwood.
Yeah, fuck them up. Boy, I wonder if you have a trick. You don't have a trick, so you were just getting the onslaught.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and your Tinker hits something fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Of course,
Jesus.
why wouldn't it?
Why wouldn't it hit something fucking amazing? Yeah.
Alright, well, retribution or bust.
Let's see what we can learn.
Oh, Jesus. Alright.
There's always a way if you know the path.
Don't think that really.
Probably not fast enough given the 10 damage per
No.
turn that's barreling down at us. Unfortunately. Well. Brace, motherfucker. They do at least have to trade the 4-3 if they want to take him. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. Slow their clock down a bit. I know it hurts me, but they're also getting low.
Anything for some coin.
Lordy. Retribution
We're
and
done.
bust. We got 2 chances.
The vault must be protected.
We're done.
Now we're done.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Oh, that floor
Eh.
was awful.
I'm gonna try not to feel too bad about that.
Yeah.
We just saved all our good draws for the second draft.
Sure.
Alright, so we've got Malediction, got Streets of Flame, got Keen Saddleback, Ansari Dervish. God.
Malediction seems kind of. Does that kill units or does it just.
That'll kill him, yeah. Any minus effect does that. That's Hailstorm that costs 1 more.
Yeah.
Um,
Good.
which is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the one thing about it is it also kills your units.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
each
yeah,
unit.
It's each unit.
It is Hailstorm, but
Yeah.
it costs one more.
Yeah.
Still pretty ridiculous. Is also up against some ridiculous cards though.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Streets of Flame is a perfectly good first pick. A lot of random good
Since
Justice
Dervish is
cards.
also-
Yeah, I think like these two are probably the strongest cards in this pack, and then these two afterwards, and then like almost these three Justice cards and this one kind of in the next tier. And the Stone Scar Outfitter. Honestly, like these are really the only two cards in this deck, and they're both playable. Like that aren't great, and they're both playable.
Definitely a good start.
So I might go with Streets of Flame here. It's Streets of Flame. Who doesn't love Streets of Flame?
Love Torch.
I do love extremely expensive torches. Alright, so Corrupted Behemoth, another Sensari Dervish. Mining team's good. So it's good to see that we're seeing some like really good fire and pretty good fire. These two are both good, like great and good time cards.
Dervish?
Blood Nurse is fine, but yeah, I think I take Dervish here. Belligerent Yeti and Furnish are both fine. Sword's also fine, so not too much information in this pack. So we'll just stick with fire. Well,
Water
I'm pretty
Chaser,
happy
Daring
we stuck with
Maneuver,
fire, huh?
Artilus.
The
Then
Emerald
there's
Corn and the
Emerald
Warhawk
Coin,
are worth looking
Warhawk,
at.
yeah.
Retro Talon's good, but it's one of these two.
Oh,
Probably the Chaser, given that I have a Streets of Flame already. I mean, I
a good
do
boy.
love Daring Maneuver, but God, Blurry Chaser is
he's a good
so
Yeti
good.
boy.
And units can be hard to come by. That's a Horn of Plenty.
Horn of Plenty.
How open was time in the previous two
Decently,
picks?
there was the Oroctodon, and there was the Behemoth.
Yeah, the Behemoth's second pick. So I think the Horn is probably what we want here.
Sauropod Crasher's also.
Sauropod
decent.
Crasher's fine. Blink is also alright. Instigator and Good Idea at the time are both fine. But yeah, I think I'll just take that Horn. Deathjaw's good. Vorlunk's good. Cover Fire Marksman's good.
Angry Prophets.
Prophet and Twin Sire both also pretty good. There's like good card. It's funny, a lot of times when I say that like I don't know what our cards are, it's because I see all bad cards in every color, or like, you know, like I don't see any good cards in any colors.
Yep.
Here I'm seeing like cards I'd be okay putting in my deck in most of these colors. Like Primal's the worst, and both of these are at least filler cards.
Do we go with Vorlunk or the Deathjaw?
God, that is an interesting one.
Or the
Especially because
Cover
I
Fire
do like Cover Fire quite a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'm not totally sold on time, but at the same time, like a Horn of Plenty was passed down to us. I think re-upping, like keeping our fire options pretty open is good though. And neither of these are ones that I'd like feel like I'd absolutely be missing in the way that like a Horn of Plenty would.
Yep.
Or a Corrupted Behemoth. So I think I'm okay with stick Marksman here. And getting paid off with the Oni Patrol. So we got the Patrol, the Rallying Sergeants. Surprisingly good green this late. 3 playable, like 2 good and 1 okay. Shadow. But hey, Praxis Insignia.
Oh, take that,
That
yep.
is almost certainly getting played, even if it's not active power. Some surprisingly good Justice. So like, if Justice is super duper open in pack 2, I think we probably try to pivot. Because there's a decent chance it'll be open in pack 4. But I'm happy enough to take mute right now. All of those words are just enough for me to say, let me just go grab mute. Chaff, chaff,
You have the bench.
chaff. All 4 of our last picks were bad.
Alan Oathbook. Oh,
Alrighty,
shit.
so
We're pivoting.
we'll have to see if green is at all open, but
Backfire's Machete is also nice.
Machete's nice, but Oathbook is a bomb,
Oathbook
and
is fucking-
I can splash it.
Yep.
So like, even if I end up in not that deck,
Master
oh
of
Lord.
Arms.
That's Master at Arms that someone passed to us. But that's a momentum builder.
Are you gonna go with the momentum?
I am
builder?
absolutely gonna go with the momentum builder.
Do you like momentum?
I
builder?
love momentum builder.
Okay, over
You
the
can-
Master Arms.
If you give momentum builder 1 point of stats, he wins the game.
Sure, Horror Plenty does do that. Yeah.
Anything that pokes him upward, and the game's over.
I don't know, let's work on.
Not to start him off. He has to attack first. But Momentum Builder is godlike. If I was in Justice, like if I had picked a bunch of Justice cards here, I would probably be looking at this Master at Arms and being like, okay, I don't really have too many activators, but like Momentum Builder is incredible.
True, the builder doesn't lose health with the Oath Book.
Fireman Lioness is fine. It's 2 cost. Not too much else here. It's all that fun. Amber Ring is like good with Horn of Plenty, but I think I'll take the 2/2 or like the 2 cost. Seek Power's pretty good.
Yes, we do want some fixing.
Yes, we definitely need to like give a good look at fixing. I'm kind of just looking at other things that I might want more, but none of these are really moving the needle that much. We got the Plover, which I'm not huge on. We've got the Armor, which does activate Momentum Builder.
He do.
As does Astromancer's Compass, side note.
Yes, it does.
I might still take a Temple Scribe over it, but with the Momentum Builder, it may be the way to go here. Scribe is not as amazing in draft as it is in ranked. If it was 1 rather than 2, it would likely be because I'll happily take a Dark Wisp. The fact that it's like deep in time on turn 2 means it's actually like a really unreliable 2-drop that isn't even really a body.
Yep.
So I
Compass?
take Compass here. If I didn't take the Momentum Builder, I would absolutely have taken the other one, by the way.
Training Ground?
Training Ground's good, yeah. Gibbering Jackal isn't great. Infinite Hourglass. Field Channel is like okay, but not amazing. I only have 7 units.
Infinite Hourglass with your Momentum Builder, yeah. Woo.
It does give it endurance. Elemental or Dune Painter, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm at 7 units currently, I know. So right now, as far as, I think here, Praxis Banner or Awakened Sentinel. Oh, Jesus.
Sentinel.
I hate not taking a banner, but I absolutely need
more units. Yeah. You have an Insignia. Token of Instinct.
Yeah. Another unit, admittedly,
Ooh,
is Training Ground.
We do have a Training Ground.
Token doesn't give me the Paladin Oath book,
but
which
it
is the one
us,
sad thing. But it is fixing for my colors, which also just makes it easier to play Oath book.
Yeah.
We're at 9 units, about halfway through, so
10
it's not
with the Training Ground.
Yeah, true. Hi, Katra. You're not going in the deck, but I love you.
There's the Herbalist who's fixing.
Herbalist is fixing. Familiar helps you get up there, and it is flying, which is good with the Oath book. Yeah, both of these are. It's definitely one of these two is the pick. I'm not totally sure which though. Someone's gonna make a fun Katra deck.
Yep.
With like Learned Herbalist in it, probably. Let's think. We only have 2 2s right now.
Yeah.
We do have 3 3s. I may just take the Herbalist, get the fixing in.
Yeah, fixing in the solid.
I'm not necessarily trying to ramp up to something large either, so I think Herbalist is probably the way to go. Makes it that much easier.
Hunt Caller. Hi, Trailmaker.
He's back in the format, by the way.
I know.
He's ridiculous.
He's a good boy.
Speaking of ridiculous.
Oh, yes. Curator.
Curator's pretty fucking strong.
Yep. Definitely want that. Oh, banner.
I can finally take a Praxis banner.
I think that's it. Oh, Beacon is,
does give us the justice that
yes,
we want.
it's justice, and I don't think there's anything here that's...
Nothing else. Yeah, like Core Scavenger isn't great, and Skycrag Stranger isn't one of our colors.
She is quite enough. Yeah, I think
that
Beacon
is
is
quite enough.
Helpful.
Another Training Ground probably over a Begon, especially at 12 units, 13 units. 14 now, baby.
Bannerman.
Happy to take a Bannerman. Bannerman. Spell, I don't really like Alluring Ember in draft. It's kind of there for cheesy, fun strategies. I might take that Stalwart Shield. It is another way to activate Momentum Builder.
Yep.
And there's nothing, like, incredible in that. Nothing. And Detain.
Yeah. Well, there's a Praxis again, there's a Streets of Flame, there's a Horde Duelist, there's a Retribution, and we want to splash that. There's an Eroctodon as well. Some decent options for us here.
Yep, there are many things. The 13 units is the biggest thing that stops me from snap picking the Streets of Flame.
We do have two,
yeah, we are at
monks
15
as well.
units, so I could probably afford another Streets of Flame, and it's not like my spell suite is amazing, so let's go with that. Another Dervish is good. Another a Venomous Mount is potentially pretty strong.
Yeah, pretty strong.
The Horn of Plenty is also quite alright. I think
Yeah.
it's the Dervish here.
Over the mountain stuff.
I think this deck is probably going to be fairly aggressive, and Dervish is extremely aggressive, where Mount is actually pretty defensive.
Pretty Flame, he loves
We
the
do have
Streets
one
of
Horn
Flame.
of Plenty. A second one might be nice, but I think I'd rather get all my units first.
Yes.
Impatient Pyromage is nuts.
Yeah.
I take it over the Vorlunk. Tremor Shocker or Horn of Plenty? Probably
yeah.
Tremor Shocker.
Tremor Shocker's a good boy.
Again, I'm really happy I got a Horn of Plenty so early because
Yes,
it's letting
yes.
me take other cards that aren't Horn of Plenty.
Yep.
That are also really good. Daring Maneuver the slate's good. So we are at 18 units. Not necessarily, although honestly, I would play most of these, huh? Yeah, honestly, I don't like. There's nothing that I'm like, oh god, I really need to cut this. So I think I'm fine taking a Daring Maneuver over the Displaced Erictodon here. I'd be happy to see another one though. Saying, Amber Coin will get played in this deck.
Yep.
Second fucking Tremor Shocker, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Back Salamander
Don't
probably
take him.
doesn't, but I'll take him.
None
Utterly
of
irrelevant.
these. None of these.
Alright, well.
Alrighty.
See, the Needle Spitter's definitely out. Let's figure out which of these I actually am playing. Yeah, I'm in 3-ish colors, and I want to be able to play as few Justices as I can.
Yeah, so
We'll say the Bannerman and the Seek Power are really good.
Yeah, Bannerman, Seek Power, we're gonna get rid of one Megon?
Probably. I'll see what my removal suite ends up looking like.
We also have the Learned Herbalist as well, and the Trailmaker.
Yeah, we're pretty much fine as far as splashes go. We can probably play, like, Justice Sigils total. We shall see. Yeah, we've got 3 guaranteed pick-a-colors, and 1 conditional pick-a-color outside of even our stuff, so that's nice. Okay, what are we dealing with here? So I can cut units pretty freely.
14.
The Sizzleback can go.
Yeah, we're at 19.
Fire Elemental's going to be pretty good at this deck, I think.
I want to keep the Compass, the Ultimate, the Shield, and the Horn of Plenty. I think those 4 attachments.
Yeah, all
are
4 of
staying in,
these.
yeah.
Hey, this is a bomb. All the rest of them turn on Momentum Builder.
And also just like on the Awakened Sentinel, really good. On those Tremor Shockers, really good. The Archive Curator would love something that buffs it at 2/5.
Yep.
Or doubles.
Yes, that is a fair question. Tremor Shocker. Yep, yeah.
That's it. Yep.
I think 16 power, which is actually 17 power, is fine in this deck. We have, like I
Plus
said,
the-
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, the Trailmaker too.
and then 6-ish. So like 5.5. We'll call it 5.5 sources of justice, which is probably fine for the literal 2 justice cards that we have in. I really want to put as little justice power in here as I
yes,
can.
absolutely.
So I guess the question is,
What do you get rid of?
what do I cut? Or if I want to go super funny, also this is technically.
Yeah. We're essentially using.
If I want to
that
get
as-
super funny, I could play a 46 deck.
You don't like doing that.
I know, terrible.
Spell?
Dispel would probably be the cut, if ever there was a cut to cut. Of course, we've got Streets of Flame and Mute to kill and Be Gone to slow down flyers if we're winning in the air. Which is kind of Dispel's biggest plus. And I think this deck is fast enough that it doesn't necessarily need Dispel. A simple hand.
You
I
want your
keep that.
justice, right? Good though.
I might keep that in the
yeah.
sense that this actually turns Stalwart Shield into a turn 3 play.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
really need something else.
Yeah,
Because as soon as they remove the Trailmaker, I'm done. But
Yep.
it's at least worth considering.
You could throw something away for secret, although you don't have the power. That's awkward.
Yeah.
That's a very awkward.
I'd probably end up redrawing that. I would keep
yep,
this.
yep,
This is like
yep,
one power
yep.
away from being
Turn-
the funniest
No,
shit
it
ever.
isn't.
And yes,
You
it is
turn 3.
it is a turn 3 Tremor Shocker. And if I pull an active power on top of that, I get a Horn of Plenty.
Yep.
Which is absolutely hilarious.
I like that
So
a
that
lot.
would be a draw.
We do have
That has
to
the
keep in
Oath Book.
mind. We do have to keep in mind that our insignia is inactive.
Yes,
It's a
it
banner.
is. It is depleted power here.
It's a banner.
It's not even a banner.
Banner with no units on board.
Yep. Yeah, it is an empty board banner.
But it's still worth
it's fixing
keeping,
is
yeah.
the big thing.
Yep.
Like insignias, if you are in both of the colors, particularly if you need things in both of the colors, they're good even if they're depleted because they're both sources.
Yep.
Like a card that is a power card that is both of your main sources is honestly fantastic. Oh, hi Patrick Chapin.
What is that?
He is one of the lead designers on the game.
Oh.
That means Direwolf employee. Patrick Chapin is yeah.
Okay.
They are not part of the rankings.
Oh.
This is unfortunate.
Boy, that ain't good.
This is such a shame.
That is very unfortunate.
We saw good hands from this, I swear.
We did.
Probably can't afford to throw away a card from her unless I literally pull the Paladin's Oath Book here.
Yeah.
Which I do not, so I'll just play her down.
Let's see. A little bit of
Plus,
this.
I've got the 4 power that I need, so.
Yep.
Pity would weaken us.
It would weaken us.
Would it, though?
I think so.
We do at least get the Tremor Shocker out. Not have a fast spell. Pretty scary. I will at least be able to mute that. God, I wish you were here one turn later.
Yeah, let them have one turn of it.
Yep.
See if they play something else you can.
Yeah, I think I really badly needed to move the board there. Probably have to take this now. At this point, a lot of it's going to be surviving. I might even still play this guy.
The perfect recipe.
On the other
I
hand, though...
feel like we have some good mute targets here at least.
Yep.
And we can play our training ground
Yeah, it's...
if we want.
I'm debating right now if I actually just want to silence both of these instead, because I have to feel like there's a Horn of Plenty in that deck if he played both of those out right there. So I think I'm going to just mute the 2 that are extremely dangerous to me. That's fast. I don't want them to get the chance to twist it.
Yeah.
It's 3 more lifesteal damage, but at this point I don't actually care about the lifesteal that much. Ah,
Yeah.
convenient.
That's nice. We can actually just silence that if we want.
Yep.
Or we can play our Awakened Sentinel.
All good options. Yeah, at this point, we're just hoping we can outsize the board. Okay. Okay, yeah, there is absolutely 1, if not 2 Horns of Plenty in this deck.
Let's patch you up.
Guarantee it. I'm also really fucking happy that I did what I did. Yes, this is now definitely the Curator that comes down.
That's quite
Silence him
enough.
would be fine.
Stop all that life gain. Stop all the downloading. We may still die just from going wide, but
Yep.
not much to be done about that.
Yep.
I can't even get the 6 damage in on this next turn.
Nope.
Oh lord!
Oh shit.
We got problems. We got trouble right here in River
We
City.
got owned.
Sometimes your opponent just gets numbers on you.
Yeah.
And also you get 2 bad hands.
Yeah.
It's written right here.
I'm only sad we couldn't see the Horn of Plenty.
Yep.
Going wide. Much more real in this format.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got 2 non-functional hands.
Yep.
Which will happen.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Black Mist. I will keep this. I don't have anything to activate the momentum builder, but should be there. I've also got all the stuff that I need.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good.
It's a little awkward, but
Yeah, an active power would be good here.
Insignia first.
Insignia definitely comes first here, because it's always depleted, and I don't
Yeah.
have anything to do on 1. And doesn't have a bonus.
No. I'm not sure we'll get to activate that Ember Coin. It's gonna depend.
Yeah, it's most likely it ends up depleted, and I'm fine with that, but good to hold it while I have other things to potentially do.
Yep.
Happy.
Bring it on!
I don't want it.
Flurry chain?
Slightly better defense.
Want the
This
max
does-
power first?
That's the biggest question.
It does let us throw the Sensari Dervish down, who will activate the Amber Coin. A +1 maximum power.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go up to
Potentially.
3 next turn.
Yeah.
A charge, right?
Yeah, it's also like if you Streets of Flame my Trailmaker, I don't
This
feel
will do
awful.
the trick.
Too time.
That is
Oh,
time.
we have time.
I'm sort of
Really?
like,
What double we're looking for? We actually don't need any more doubles other than time.
yeah, it is just the time.
Yeah.
Might take the time just to be safe here, like in case I find some reason not to play Amber Coin.
Yep.
They don't have a fast spell, which is good.
These markings, I've seen them before.
Alrighty.
Seen 'em before.
I'm kind of fine trading my Dervish here for that.
We ride!
That's a 3 for a 3, and I get my beautiful wispy child,
Tiny little boy.
a baby. Still getting slowly whittled down.
We do get our momentum builder out, if you want, or we can
I'm
play.
thinking it's probably the Tremor Shocker here. But then again, I might just want to go with the momentum builder to play some defense.
Yeah.
That's really the biggest thing. Could also like Blurry Chaser and Streets of Flame, but that's also pretty awkward. So yeah, I think I'll play the Momentum Builder and then be like, hey, you got something for this? Mostly just because I can't keep taking damage forever.
Yeah. Hello.
That is worrisome.
God, I mean, I don't know if you want to mute Streets of Flame next turn.
I probably do,
You
unfortunately.
do, to get rid of that, yeah.
That's that dangerous to me.
We can put the Blurry Chaser out as well, at least.
That's
so.
basically my plan. Here it comes. Here comes the fast mute. If I play something else this turn, you know, it's not like I really care about the 2/2.
Yep.
Oh, that's got some kick.
That does got some kick.
Getting mute doesn't stop that.
Nope. Fucking got him. This is slow and unfortunate, but at least my Momentum Builder is not currently dead.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Might eventually get an activator for it.
This is an interesting question. I think because I actually have some digging I can do that I might just throw this away. Because, like, I really, really want something that can make him attack.
Yeah, yeah.
It does let me play the Tremor Shocker just down, which might be worth
I
it.
think that's worth it.
Somewhat awkward, but... Got a hilarious amount of defense being played by the Momentum Builder here.
Yeah. Oh.
We're gonna need it, though.
Really need one of our billion activators
I know.
for this boy.
That does technically work.
Yeah. Does he
5,
die?
9, 11. He does not die if I attack in with him here.
Yep.
I think I gotta do this. It's a shame I can't do all 3 of these things. You have a char in your hand. Oh.
Oh no.
I'm dumb.
Oh yeah, because he lost one.
Yep. Haha!
They weren't really...
Nobody can do math!
I don't think that does enough. We still have a lot of damage on board, and was our defense.
The nice thing here is that if they hold something back, Dervish stops her from from dying and being dead.
Gonna get a little, they've got 10 unblockable damage coming.
That's fun.
Utterly terrifying.
We run! Move aside!
We're attacking.
Yeah, these two are up. Yeah, I think they might just get across the line unblockably.
Yep.
Ooh,
Ugh.
that's pretty strong.
Oh.
That's interesting of you to do. Since you know you don't have any cards. That's unfortunate.
Neither do we.
Not dead on board, right? 7, 8. Oh, I am dead on board.
You are dead on board if you're attacking with
I'm dead on board no matter what, right? I block this with the 6/6, but then they 3, 6, 8. If I attack in, they kill
they
me
don't have
anyway.
the 3 for the next turn.
Ooh, that is true.
It's 2 turns
So
away.
if I attack in, they have to block to kill it, don't they? I go down to 1, right? Because if they do 9 plus 6 is enough, they have to block with this.
Yeah, that's true, they do. We go down to 1, which is...
I'm about it.
And then next turn we die to the 3-4.
Yep. Shame I threw away my other Streets of Flame.
One turn from greatness.
Yeah, almost got there. Investing in unblockable damage was definitely a good play. I won't throw my Oni Patrol into the line of duty. Duty. Man, just getting some bad beats tonight. Not exactly the rank that you want to see when the O3 police are coming.
Absolutely not.
Boy, it's like I swear there were good hands in this deck. This is at least keepable as
We
a
got them
redraw.
all as the fake hands.
As the fake hands. We get a power, this is potentially alright.
Are we going to trading ground
Yes,
first?
I need power. So I'm gonna go looking for it. Oh, that is power. Yeah, I do have a Justice card.
We do have one of our 2 Justice cards.
One of the only ones in existence.
It gets us up to it. Oh boy, that
God,
boy.
it's not even like I
Guide
did this. It's not even like I'm getting screwed by the fact that I decided to get greedy with Justice.
No.
I've just not, like my opponents have just had better hands than me.
That was a good game, Black Mist.
Yep.
So close.
Good game. We were very close. I bet it all on the momentum builder. And I stand by that decision.
It almost worked.
What an awkward everything.
Yeah, because Daring Maneuver doesn't really save us here.
I mean, I guess I'm happy to take the 5-2 here.
Yeah, if they offer it.
If they'd like it, yeah. It's like 5-2 is such an awkward stat line for them to play or to use, you know? Like, you feel real bad throwing that away against my 2-drop.
Yeah.
Although the funny thing is, I probably play down the armor if they allow that to live, and... Yeah, I'll take that.
That's a decision you can make.
Works for me.
Reporting in.
Enemy sighted.
So now the patrol gets to take a 5-2 to the face.
We pass judgment.
Pass gas.
We can make them big enough to get
Eventually,
past that.
yes.
It's gonna take a little bit, and it's gonna take a Horn of Plenty next turn, but...
Yeah. Yeah, like I could put that on that.
Or on your... And then next turn.
I mean, that's...
Oh, no, that lost
yeah,
endurance. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it'll
they
be a
both have
4,
endurance as the
4,
big
5,
part
and it'll be a
there,
5,
so
6, so yeah.
I think just do it on the bigger numbers, the
Yeah.
more bigger numbers.
Yep.
And now I'm perfectly happy to give up my monk if
Yes,
necessary.
Sure.
So we've hit 5 colors here, which is fun.
Yes,
I've got
yes.
no idea what Flash is up to currently,
No,
which is, you know, a good way to mask your intentions.
it's true.
They seem to so far be a praxis. Like, I think that's what their colors are. Genev, I think, is that. Because those are the ones that they've actually got, but this is also a dedicated thing. So they may just be going, you know, wild here. They may just be straight wildin'. We shall see.
Yeah.
If we can manage to build a boy with our horn and our journeyman armor and everything.
It's they can still double block kill, which is so harsh.
Yep. Yeah, what I likely end up doing is like attacking into other stuff.
why?
Ah, well that's actually kind of good for
Oh,
us.
I didn't onslaught it.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if I would have. I guess not. Like it would have just been this getting the 2 health there. Interesting to ask though. Now it's sort of like, do I go wide and then next turn do the horn? And I think I might.
You'll need this.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
easy.
turn it into a 4/4 eventually is probably
This
the way
will
to go
do the
here.
trick.
Well, if they're gonna go clown shoes,
Yeah, we're gonna go
then
clown
I might as
shoes.
well go clown shoes, right?
I agree.
A Streets of Flame would be really good here.
Yes, yep.
Don't go in.
Pretty good for them. Alright.
Hi.
Worth asking
There.
if I want to just Horn of Plenty here instead. Like, just continue the board stall and have a Streets of Flame in my pocket. And then ideally, with the 6 power, I pull something else that I can play next turn and have a huge swingy turn. I think that's the way I want to try to play this. At least until they Harsh Rule me. But on the plus side, they also lose out in that deal. I may attack in with the Journeyman Armor and get rid of their Stranger. Is that trade worth it? Might be.
I mean, it's not really doing anything else.
Yeah. An interesting one. Just clearing out the board a little bit, making things a little more awkward for them. But I may try to get something a little swingier instead.
I pledge my loyalty.
Clown shoes. Okay.
Kill Zubair.
And kill Zubair, although I may also want to kill, like, the Surveiller, since I don't really have anything with 2 attack anymore. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Hilariously, if there's power, I'd probably keep it, because it lets her twist twice.
Kill 2. Fuck everyone else.
That's also a fair question.
And all their stats become awkward.
Yeah, their numbers definitely get worse if I kill this off. I'm doing this now in case they pull a Horn of Plenty. That's not active. If it was active, I'd keep it. Point now, maybe I do attack in with the monk.
Dervish and go hog wild.
I kind of want to
So it'll be a
save the
4/3?
Dervish. It'll be a 4/3, but I can't twist her, which is I think her biggest plus. I might clear the board out here though. I like any trade they offer me here. Even if it's a fast spell, that's fine too, actually. That's great. Getting rid of that. Yes, please. Emptying most of their hand out is really nice. Yeah, active power here would be fantastic. Astromancer's Compass is certainly interesting.
I can twist her once.
Yeah,
That's worth
that's sort of the thing. I really want to just blow these 2 up. What I'll probably do here... This. Again, they either have to trade one of their bigger bodies, which is holding this back, or give
Both
me
their
one less
2/2s.
target. Yeah, or both their 2/2s, which just lowers the size of the board. And then next turn, Dervish comes in, turns that off, and I'm like, hey, have fun.
Yeah.
Like, I really want this Dervish to be crippling.
Now he's depleted.
Yep. Getting all the depleted power here.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's fine.
I think I play her, attack in with the 5/6.
Move aside.
Can't tell if that was them having a thing or not.
Yep.
Honestly.
You might as well attack him with 5/6.
Yep.
It's got endurance.
I was mostly seeing
You
if
got
they have
two
like
lightning
a trick.
strikes? You got
They do. It's at least like a char or a daring maneuver. I bet it's a daring maneuver.
lightning strike.
Wow.
Ouch.
All right.
Oh, we're done. Oh, we're owned.
We're not dead, but Jesus.
We're
That is
owned.
the trick to have
We're
here.
owned a little bit.
We
there,
got
yeah.
exceptionally owned right there.
Nope.
I will take some Cities Aflame with rock and roll.
Nope.
Jesus.
Oh, we don't know anything. Yep. Ooh, yeah.
Probably keep that.
It's well, just get 3 health, which is much less awkward.
Yep. Fucking gotcha.
Choose your battles wisely.
I don't wanna.
Means it's not really useful to give it to either any one of
Yep.
them, because they have such little health. Back.
I think so. I kind of want this to be explosive.
You're never getting an explosive turn.
Mm-hmm. Tremor Shocker would be nice.
Yeah. We do definitely have stuff that'll be useful here.
Yep. Hell, anything that puts one of them out of commission is...
We have an oath book.
We have a Paladin's Oath book. That
We
does
haven't seen
exist.
yet.
That hasn't been drawn once, yes. Yep, they have an attachment.
Ah,
Certainly worrisome. Well, that
Oh.
does help.
that does help.
That helps
Bye.
quite a lot, in
Bye.
fact. Ooh, boy. This might just be the turn.
I gotta double. You can't actually shift and double damage. It's too.
That is unfortunate.
Putting on the board.
My aim is true.
Mostly because I can hit him with the compass here.
Yes, we can.
So, like, they can't just play out a 2-2.
Have a char. On for
Well, fuck.
shit. Sorry.
It's not your fault. Now it's time for the slap fight. And I would certainly say there's worse things to draw.
Yep.
To the skies!
Did you get used to those?
I pledge my loyalty.
But could you get used to them?
Mm-hmm. You can play it compass on it, and then I think it can't be killed.
Or, yeah, she gets 4 health out of that. That seems fine.
We ride!
An interesting question. I think I do take this ability, don't I?
Yeah, because then you kill either of the units that blocks with. He blocks with both. On one trade, it's fine.
That's some damage.
We shall find a way. I can get used to this. I can get used to this.
Hold.
I like it. Have an onslaught? That's like the only thing I could think of.
One cost one? Could be anything.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I'm at 25 health right now, is the biggest thing. Emerald coin. Alrighty then.
Move aside!
Move aside.
Yeah, it's always a bit of a bold move with her on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
Isn't it? They've got all of the colors. They could pill Nyctotraxia. Pretty good, but it might not be enough. That though. That though.
That'll do it though. Fuck.
So if I hit him,
You can stun him.
yeah, like if I
Much
exhaust
helps.
him, I can make 1 cat. Like 3 things attacking in, one of which is a 2/2. Get eaten by that. The biggest downside is that she then dies. I think I just have to go wide as I can here and then hope I can get Sansari Dervish to double go. Yeah, this isn't... I need to be able to exhaust 2 things here, so...
They can't attack in with him because they can just disrupt them.
Yep. Lightning Sprite is certainly worrying, but...
Yes.
I may be able to just go wide if I can get her to kill off.
I can get used to this.
Yeah, that does make them slightly less susceptible to dying instantly. Because I can buff her with the compass and then exhaust 2 things and still attack in with her.
Anything helps.
The question being, if that's enough. So if I do exhaust these 2, they have 3 blockers, they have 5 health.
Do we do that, or do we just...
That's the
are
question. If I
unblockable
also
going
just
board?
like throw him down, they have 3 turns to win, and I think they do survive if I do that. I think that I just play the Tremor Shocker and be like, well, good luck. If they can find 3 health, they can find a way. They can escape this. I've got 7 unblockable.
Well, 2 health. Yeah.
Compass.
Oh, compass. Yeah, you're right. Because this will also potentially bait them into being aggressive.
Yes, which would also potentially allow us to just get across the
sneak
line.
Across this line, yeah.
Yep.
They want to be aggressive here.
Wanna be a cowboy, baby. If they had us at lower health right now, we'd be in a much worse position. That's good. They're looking for cards, because they pulled power. That's a good sign. I think if they attack in with anything, they're dead.
I pledge my loyalty.
Boy, so we've got...
I think the math is exactly the same. They end up with 1 health.
Yeah.
We stop these 2. They have 3 blockers. They lose like everything, but I think honestly with the Archive Curator here...
Are you going to silence something?
Yes, I'm going to silence that 4-1. Give them so they can't even draw another card. And then she also threatens lethal.
She do.
Like, at this point, I think my best route is to choke them out. Again, this is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, I just say if they go too aggressive, we can just
just
win. On the backswing. Oh, we have another one we can just put down.
That is fun. Question here is like, do I just go in with Curator here? Probably do.
Yeah, right? And we shift that Tremor Shocker down.
Tick-tock. I could have exhausted that out of the way, but it seemed kind of unnecessary. It's actually an honest question if I would want to, but yeah, actually I have to shift it. Fine.
You've got a turn.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Block with a 5-2? I mean, we might as well stop that damage, right? Well,
it's overwhelmed, so it's 2 damage. The question being if they can get across the line beyond
that's 11, the 7 more damage. The thing is, I'm okay losing her.
That's the thing, yeah. Yeah, like the nice thing here is that she also can attack in to avoid isolate.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, that was
hardest victory of my life.
Hardest fought one, too.
But
Jesus.
We did manage to win.
Oh boy.
Oh, she. Damn, if I could get a fire here, I would absolutely keep this.
If that was a fire instead of a justice, this would be...
This hand would be great.
Would be disgusting, yeah.
I can live with this. It's not amazing, but... I need power very badly. I will at least be able to go for that, so I think that's kind of the way to go here. Like, if I'm allowed to get off the ground, we can win. We'll see how aggressive they are. Xenon's not a super aggressive color. That's really good. I guess I play Training Ground and see if I can continue to pull power. Just because, like, if I can play the Monk here, that would be good. And I really want to get 4 power no matter what. It is a shame because he could do some funny shit with these giant units I have.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd rather, you know, make sure that I can actually play these giant units that I have.
He's most useful at 5 power as well for that.
Yep.
Can throw something away for... Aren't she?
Potentially.
That's what we draw.
That Seek is really good here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you put her down or the monk?
Kind of between it right now. I actually really like the Stalwart Shield with these guys.
Yes.
Because it just makes an absolutely immeasurably large body. Given that we are actually going to get to 4 guaranteed here, I might even throw away here. Because we can finally play all this shit.
Yep.
And she would get us to 5, which means that
Yeah.
the Sentinel comes
Sentinel
down.
comes down,
So I
yeah.
think that's what we do here.
Okay.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
So now, also very importantly, this is now active power, which means that my
I can
Seek
see
power
the green.
will be active. I should probably avoid face damage here. I'm not going to gain a ton of health from her.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play down one of the Tremor Shockers, and if they really wanted to keep whatever they've got, like their Bannerman, they could have. That is certainly fun.
Scary.
Indeed, it is. God.
Do we have to? Here.
Honestly, the Awakened Sentinel doesn't even, stop
Yeah, it
the
doesn't stop him from
thing
attacking.
there more than anything.
Yeah.
We must rise up!
Oh boy.
Gamers, rise up. Oh boy. At this point, it is worth asking if I want to
Did you
play
not
him
say
out
you
to
could
block
put-
things and
put
then
a Tremor
secret
Shocker
pages so
down?
I can play a fresh Tremor Shocker.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Yeah,
I want to
let's
do
that.
here.
Let's do that.
Pledge my loyalty.
Clown shoes
It's just fast.
is. My brain sort of just knows all these things.
What do they get for infantry?
They draw a card, which is pretty bad. Yes.
They kill their 5/2 though.
I
They'll probably save it.
think I'm
But-
going to do this and force them to either play a fast spell or kill this guy off. Like, it's a better trade for me. And then secret pages. That's pretty fucking strong, I will give you that.
Their Conscious deck is definitely gonna destroy us, I think. There's our Oath book. It's not much help here.
I'm
Oh,
like
that's a
so close
permanent
to.
boost.
Yep, bolster's pretty okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Loving this Build-A-Boy!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, goodness.
Fucked.
Alright.
Well, let's do
Yeah,
one
Oathbook
thing.
plus Stalwart Shield is usually pretty okay, but sometimes you just get completely destroyed by a ridiculously good deck. Oh my god, I could have won this.
No, we couldn't have.
I am this close to having been able to win this. My draw is amazing here. Like, if I could have stabilized one turn earlier, I would have won this game. Legitimately. Because I would have had a huge board, I would have had the Awakened Sentinel to continue to hold off their little things. I think I was one turn from winning that game. Oh well. I think that'll be the night. We actually have been going almost 2 hours at this point.
Oof.
We did not get a single deck from that.
No.
That'll be what happens when you go 1-3 twice.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about going 1-3 twice when we ran into 6 opponents. Like, I think our deck kind of fucked up maybe once there total in 6 losses. Other than that, like, the game against Patrick Chapin was we went down and couldn't get back from that with our hand.
was another one where we flooded like.
There were a decent number of ones where we flooded crazy, but it was also a lot of that was also just people getting just really, really good draws. Anyway, I think we're done for the night.
Yep.
Then what's next? Dragon Quest. Sorry.
Dragon Quest Builders on Sunday.
Yep, that's correct.
Yep. See you on Sunday, guys.
We will see you all on Sunday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.